Gardening season is officially here, and there's nothing more satisfying than harvesting fresh vegetables from your own backyard. Not only is growing your own produce rewarding, but it's also a great way to save on grocery bills. Let's jump into these 7 vegetables that are ideal for planting right now in this April to mid-May sweet spot. Let's start with cabbages. These versatile vegetables take about 60 to 100 days to reach maturity, depending on the variety. What makes cabbage such a fantastic choice is how well they perform in the garden with minimal fuss. They do prefer at least 6 hours of full sun daily and consistent watering. Here's a pro tip. If your watering schedule is inconsistent, you might end up with stunted growth and cabbage that doesn't taste as good as it should. The beauty of cabbage is that it's cold hardy. So even if you're getting a late start on your garden, you can continue growing them well into the fall season. Imagine harvesting fresh cabbage for summer slaws, then transitioning to warm cabbage dishes as the weather cools. It's like getting 2 seasons of vegetables. Next up, we have carrots, a garden favorite that can be ready to harvest within 60 to 80 days. If you're really eager for results, baby carrots mature even faster, ready in just 4 to 6 weeks. I have to tell you, there's absolutely no comparison between store-bought carrots and the sweet, crisp ones you'll pull from your own garden. The soil is crucial when growing carrots. Avoid rocky or compacted soil, as this will cause your carrots to become stunted or grow in strange shapes. For the best results, prepare a bed of loose, sandy soil that allows the roots to grow straight and strong. Carrots need about an inch of water per week to maintain consistent moisture, which helps them develop that perfect crunch and sweetness. They're also relatively pest-resistant, making them ideal for beginners or gardeners looking for low-maintenance options. The third vegetable on our list is cucumbers. Summer garden superstars that can be ready in just 50 to 70 days. Cucumbers are incredibly versatile in the kitchen, perfect for salads, sandwiches, pickles, or just eating fresh with a dash of salt. When growing cucumbers, I highly recommend providing them with a trellis or other support structure. This vertical growing approach offers several benefits. It saves space in your garden, allows the plant to get more sunlight, and results in larger, straighter fruits that are less likely to develop rot from sitting on the ground. When watering cucumbers, focus on the soil rather than the leaves. Wet leaves can develop powdery mildew, a common fungal disease that can spread quickly through your cucumber plants. By keeping the foliage dry and providing consistent soil moisture, you'll maximize your harvest and extend your growing season. Moving on to peas. These are among the most beginner-friendly vegetables you can plant. Most varieties are ready to pick in 50 to 70 days, and they're remarkably self-sufficient once established. Peas thrive in sunny positions and often can survive on rainwater alone in many climates, though you'll want to supplement during dry periods. Here's a clever gardening hack. If you want to enjoy fresh peas throughout the entire summer, plant new seeds every 2 weeks. This succession planting technique ensures you'll have a continuous harvest instead of one big crop that comes and goes quickly. Peas are also nitrogen fixers, which means they actually improve your soil quality for future plantings. It's like they're paying rent for their garden space. Number 5 on our list is beets, a fast-growing root vegetable that typically matures in 50 to 70 days. Even if you think you're not a beet lover, I encourage you to try growing them at home. Garden fresh beets have a sweet, earthy flavor that's worlds apart from what you might be used to. Plus, they're incredibly nutritious powerhouses packed with antioxidants. One of the greatest things about beets is their versatility. You can eat them raw in salads, roast them for dinner, or pickle them for later. The beautiful foliage, which ranges from deep green to stunning burgundy, depending on the variety, adds visual interest to your garden while the roots develop below ground. Beets are adaptable to almost all soil types and are perfect for container growing, so even balcony gardeners can enjoy this nutrient-dense vegetable. 6th on our list is eggplant, a vegetable that loves warm conditions, making early spring the perfect time to get them started. Eggplants typically reach maturity within 65 to 80 days from transplants, which is the recommended way to grow them rather than direct seeding. These gorgeous vegetables thrive in heat and humidity, so regular watering whenever the soil feels dry is essential. A little extra effort with eggplants pays off tremendously in flavor. For the best results, place them in the sunniest spot in your garden and feed regularly with a high potassium fertilizer. If you're in a cooler climate, Consider growing them in containers that can be moved to maximize sun exposure, or even in a greenhouse where the extra warmth will help them thrive. Fresh eggplant from the garden has a richness and complexity that store-bought simply can't match. Perfect for classic dishes like ratatouille, baba ganoush, or simply grilled with olive oil. Last but certainly not least, we have spinach, perhaps the fastest growing vegetable on our list, reaching maturity in just 45 to 50 days. Known as the king of leafy greens, spinach packs an incredible nutritional punch and can be grown both indoors and outdoors. One of the best features of spinach is that it's a cut and come again vegetable, meaning you can harvest the outer leaves while leaving the plant in the ground to continue producing. This gives you weeks of continuous harvests from a single planting. Spinach prefers cooler conditions and doesn't appreciate intense heat or drought, so provide some afternoon shade during the hottest parts of the day. Keep the soil consistently moist, but try to keep the leaves dry to prevent mildew and other fungal issues. Spinach is perfect for beginners because it grows quickly, giving you almost immediate garden gratification, and its versatility in the kitchen is unmatched. Use it in salads, smoothies, sautéed as a side dish, or incorporated into pastas and soups. Now, let's talk about some general tips that apply to all these fast-growing vegetables. Preparation is key. Before planting any of these vegetables, make sure your soil is well prepared. Add compost or well-rotted manure to enrich the soil with nutrients that will feed your plants throughout the growing season. Good soil structure will also help with drainage and root development, giving your vegetables the best possible start. Second, consider companion planting to maximize your garden's potential. For example, planting basil near cucumbers can improve their flavor and help repel pests. Marigolds planted throughout the vegetable garden can deter harmful nematodes and add beautiful color. Nasturtiums act as trap crops for aphids, protecting your vegetables from these common pests. These companion planting strategies can significantly reduce pest problems without resorting to chemical solutions. Third, mulching around your vegetables helps in multiple ways. It suppresses weeds, retains soil moisture, and gradually adds organic matter to your soil as it breaks down. Straw, shredded leaves, or wood chips make excellent mulch for vegetable gardens. Just be sure to keep the mulch a few inches away from plant stems to prevent rot. Fourth, consider your watering routine. Consistent watering is crucial for vegetable gardens, especially during the hot summer months. Most vegetables prefer deep, infrequent watering rather than frequent, shallow watering. This encourages deeper root growth, making plants more drought-resistant and stable. Morning watering is ideal, giving plants all day to absorb the moisture they need and allowing foliage to dry before evening, which reduces disease risks. Fifth, don't forget about succession planting. As I mentioned with peas, planting small batches of fast-growing vegetables every few weeks ensures a continuous harvest rather than dealing with a glut all at once. This strategy works particularly well with carrots, beets, and spinach too. And lastly, harvest regularly and at the right time. Many vegetables, especially cucumbers and peas, produce more when harvested frequently. Regular harvesting sends signals to the plant to continue producing. For root vegetables like carrots and beets, harvest when they reach the desired size, but before they become overgrown and woody. So there you have it. 7 fast-growing vegetables you can plant today for a bountiful garden this season. These veggies not only provide quick results, perfect for impatient gardeners like me, but they also offer tremendous variety for your kitchen. From crisp cucumbers for summer salads to nutritious spinach for your smoothies, these plants deliver both garden beauty and culinary delight. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more gardening tips, tricks, and inspiration. There's a free garden planning worksheet in the description that pairs perfectly with today's topic, so be sure to check that out as well. Until next time, happy gardening!